Okay, y'all. What is good, everybody? It is your boy JJ That Dude, 341, or just JJ That Dude in short. Now, people have been asking me about me having a My Rumble wish list about what I want them to do and stuff in particular. Which they're not gonna listen to this video. I know they're not going to listen to this video at all. So look, maybe they might look at the thing, they might be like a little interested, see how it is. But yeah, the reason I gotta talk over it like this is because for some reason, but other my clip didn't have no sound for some reason. PlayStation the PC wise, they didn't have no sound for some weird reason. I don't question it, don't question it. I don't really care, but they just be hating on some nonsense. But without further ado, let me talk about the wish list that I have so far that I know of in particular. Okay, so I have I think 11 of them, 11 wish list things. Now that's not doing with characters and nothing, but I know someone's gonna probably ask, "Oh, JJ, what character do you want in the game and stuff, or what do I think is going to be the next best character for them to have, or some nonsense?" And it goes either way. I mean, people can say it's either Miracle. I mean, it could be a lot of other people out there going so far. So, I mean, either way, it just goes either way. I don't really care if it's Monoma. If it's Monoma, that's fine. Props to you. I'm not probably going to spend anything on them. But, watch when I go out there trying to get Rapid Bakugo, and then they're going to be like, here you go. Here's Monoma. I don't need Monoma. I really don't care about Monoma as much. But if I do get Monoma, and I get him in, the first 100 pool, if I ever do his banner, then I just know that this game just hates me. I just know it. But yeah, y'all gonna see some Reshigar gameplay while I talk and all the good stuff. So just keep that in mind as well. But let's go ahead with this wish list. So number one, I think a lot of people have been asking for this or wanting something with this, but I think we all really want a skill quirk set ticket or something like that. Some people will be like, but I think we all really want that because I just think it's unfair that we can't go out there and play the character in unranked or ranked, because we don't have, the skill quirk set, but we could just get the other characters out there that are up and running though. We could spend a ticket or the other two for the rental tickets though. So I would think it'd be more fair for us to have, some, rental tickets for, skill quirk sets. I feel like it would be fine and nice for the company to have, especially that they get rid of the other tickets for rental tickets with the character rental tickets. When I mean that, I mean the tickets you go out there and you can buy, which I think they stopped after the overhaul one. That's what I'm referring to. But yeah. Next thing, which is they're probably never gonna do this. I'm not even gonna. They're never gonna do this. But the pity thing, the pity system thing, as everyone understands, that pity system is dog water, and I mean complete buns. That thing is hot trash. I think we all can understand and agree that that thing is trash. Now, keeping it going along with that thing though, but I think we all understand what I'm trying to say when I mean pity with the banner thing, which is I feel like if let's say we have the red Dobby banner, correct, right? I feel like if we have that red Dobby banner, then let's say it's all the way up to 190. If you didn't get the thing that you want that was 200, right? You're kind of just cooked because then guess what? It just goes away. And I feel like it should be able to stay over time to be able to get the character that you would like. If they're not going to go out there and make the system a lot better or easier, I feel like that would just be a nice thing to have, especially for people out there that is out there using their tickets, trying to go out there and get the character that they would like. I feel like that would just be fair to have. That's just my opinion. I mean, it's up to y'all if y'all agree with that. But I feel like it's just be a lot easier and a lot nicer, especially with what's going on with that. The next thing, which is 3, which I feel like they should do something with this a lot of. And I think because we all have a lot of it, especially if you are a OG at the game or you play this game a lot. But gold. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of people have some gold, but we really don't have much that we do it for. Especially that all the coins are really used for is kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Mainly for the agency, and that's if your agency isn't already good enough as is and stuff. But you're also doing it for maybe some pieces or something for the gallery or something, which that's something we'll talk about in a second. So give me a second on that though. But I do want to say that we should have something for gold having it for some like a banner. Like maybe we might can get it for like a banner or something. Maybe like 50K, 100K or something. Something along those lines. That's something nice for gold to be used for. Because I mean, my gold is just up there. I think if you even seen my the beginning of the video, you see how much gold I have. That's me spending all of it on mostly like I don't know if it's like the gallery pieces I spent it on or if it's just like the other stuff I spent it on. But I think it would just be nice to have a banner thing for it. Like maybe for like the characters that you need like caretakers for, or like I don't know, something like costumes or just something like that. It don't even have to be for like the new characters or nothing. Just something. Let it be used for something like 100K or something maybe. Make it make sense. Do something along those lines. That's just my opinion. But yeah. The next thing I want to say, and it does deal with 3 as well, with what gold could be used for, but I'm just going to say it and add it in there a little bit, which is the costumes in particular. I feel like we should be able to buy the outfits that we want with some gold. Now, it could be for a lot of gold. I'm not even mad if it's for a lot of gold. You know what I'm saying? It could be like for 500K gold or something like that, to get like a aura that we want and all that stuff. I feel like it would be nice instead of just having to buy some hero souls. That's just me. Or trying to unlock a costume. I feel like it should just be worth some, gold and stuff, right? That's just how I feel. Maybe I might agree with me, maybe I might not, but I feel like it would just be nice to have, or something that good they would have that could implement it. Now 5, and I know they aren't going to listen to me when I say this either, but please, I'm saying this with the life of me, but please, fix the glitches in the game. I'm sick and tired of every time I see a red Dobby come out there with Gamma, Beta, and then I roll, and then that man turns around instantly, Beta still. Fix that garbage. That shouldn't be in the game. Fix it. Sorry, but yeah, I'll probably have like a little thing saying watch out for the headphones, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, fix that trash. I'm sick and tired of Dobbies doing that and thinking they require skill. You strike Dobby players require no skill. So shut up about I cooked in that game. I had 8-7 kills in that game. I was cooking you, bro. You can't deny it. All you need is Gamma and Beta. You really don't even need Alpha. You really don't. Like, dang, shut up. You ain't doing nothing. Like, dang. Shut your stupid tail up. Talk about something you require skill. You can't talk about no skill. I don't want no twice player either talk about skill either. Gamma Alpha, Gamma Beta, it don't matter. Or Gamma Alpha, it don't matter. It ain't require no skill, so shut your mouth talking about this skill. I don't care, it's not skill. Anyway, my apologies. But yeah, we need to fix some of them glitches. Especially the glitches where I'm just stuck in the air and I can't jump. Please fix that. There's a lot of stuff they need to fix. Like, I think there's a lot of stuff I even have up there on my side. But please, fix some of the glitches. And have an anti-cheat system. Please, for the love of God. Please. Have a way to fix some of these garbage glitches. And on top of that, please get some anti-cheat systems or something. Because it shouldn't be a thing where I go up against a hacker the entire time. And someone's going to be like, oh, why don't you just turn it off and just put it off of, crossplay. You probably won't get no hackers there or nothing like that. Sure, I would love to. But most people I play with, like, for example, Rico, he's on Xbox. I can't just go out there and do that sometimes. Or, like, maybe Couch. I have to play with him sometimes. It's rare, though, but I have to play with him sometimes. But it's on Xbox. Like that. So I can't do too much about that. They have crossplay up there. I can only play with my friends if I do, certain things. There's another thing. But anyway, I digress. Let's just go on to the next other thing. 6, they're not going to fix this either. But matchmaking. And I know someone's going to be like, oh, what do you mean matchmaking, bro? The matchmaking's pretty good. No, shut your sorry tail up. It is not the best thing in the world. Heck no. That's like saying Dead by Daylight has the best things out there. No, it does not at all by any means. The matchmaking is dog water. If I go out there and I'm doing matchmaking, let me tell you what I should be okay with. If I'm a book 30 and I'm friends with a book 30, and then we get a book 1 as a teammate, that's dumb. That should not be a thing that's happening in the game. No. Stop bringing us to these random games where book 1s are trash, or we get teammates that just instant leave. Another glitch that's right here, by the way. I know y'all looking at it right now. Yeah, that daggone strikes you right gamma nonsense. That thing need to be fixed anyway, and it hasn't been fixed since like day 1. Anyway, moving on though. But yes, please, just give us a little bit of some better matchmaking, or at least for ranked or something. Cause sometimes the rank be dookie water too. Cause I be getting book 17s and book 15s that don't know what they doing on ranked. I don't know how. Heck, I've even seen a book 1 for some reason. A book 1 is an expert rank. How does that work? And it's not like my boy invited them or nothing. They're book 1s and they go on ranked. How does that work? That shouldn't be a case, and that shouldn't be a thing that's happening in this game. That's just me. It shouldn't be a thing that's happening. But what do I know? I'm just a regular other player that just plays the game. What do I know? I play this game about mostly Tuesdays and maybe Saturday and Sunday sometimes. Whatever. Even if that happens, let's just keep it going, and let's just talk about number 7, which is the galley pieces. And I know what some of y'all are going to say. They're not going to do this either. I understand they're not going to do this. I'm just having this as my wish list. But I feel like the galley pieces that we do or we complete should give us something of reward. Other than just, letting us just have it as a, wallpaper type thing. That's just me. Maybe give us some tickets, maybe give us some crystals, something along those lines. I want to feel like I'm rewarded for doing this gallery piece thing. Because it doesn't feel like it's any really worth anything other than just having a gallery piece. That's just what it feels like. If anything, it just feels like a waste of just, gallery pieces just to make it work. That's just me. But I'll still get them gallery pieces though, but seriously, please let it be something else good as well. Please. I feel like it would be a nice thing to have. So please, let it be something along those lines. Now, the next thing, I guess 8 was kind of similar to 5 where it says fix the glitches, which is anti-cheat system, which please, I feel like y'all should have an anti-cheat system. I feel like any game that has a following, or any game in general, should have some anti-cheats. I'm just making sure that we all know this. Because I feel like we should all just have some anti-cheat system or something. And all that stuff. Because, like, all these hackers are running rampant. And it's like y'all just don't care enough. Which is understandable. I mean, it's daggone by King. I don't expect them to understand much. But please, I think it would just be nice to have something like that, That's just me, though. But next thing we have, which is 9. And they're not going to do this either, but character tickets. If you're not going to at least do, 2 or something, or 1 even, you might as well just bring back character tickets. I'm just gonna keep it stacked. What I'm assuming they're gonna do is, like, when it gets more like people and stuff, they're gonna bring back character tickets and then be like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring out character tickets now because we realized that y'all liked it a lot. And then wait, once people start leaving, and then they do that. That's what they usually do. That's what I feel like they're gonna do. Just like what Overwatch did. For example, y'all know about Overwatch. Overwatch literally did not care until competition came out there, and then they said, you know what? We're going to bring in Stadium. Okay, now we're going to bring in this. Now we're going to bring in that. And that takes me off so much. The reason why it takes me off so much is because it's now they decide to do it. It's not the fact that they now want to go out there and be like, oh yeah, we're going to do it now because, our fan base is so great. They did it because, oh yeah, we're having competition. We're just going to go ahead and just do this now. Like, no, that's just a terrible idea. Because you're never really going to go out there and have a good fan base if that just happens. That's just me. Now, the next thing, which is 10, which is new game modes, which I know they were supposed to do that instead of crossplay, which I'm surprised they did, but yeah, they have new game modes out there. Yeah, get like capture the flag or like leader battles or something like that. Let's have some new game modes. Let's have something interesting out there. Bring in duos instead of solos. Bring in some duos, or have solo and duos and trios and all that good stuff. Let it be all that. I feel like it would be nice to have it. It's not like it's the end of the world if you bring it up to like solo and then duos and all that stuff and trios. It's not going to be the end of the world. I feel like it's just nice to have in the first place. That's just me. and 11, which I really don't think it's a big problem because we have crossplay now, so we don't have to worry about crossplay. So we're all good on that. But yeah, y'all, I am going to stop it here. I hope y'all, enjoyed my rant and all that stuff. But yeah, I will see y'all later. Peace and love y'all. Yee.